All right. LDW MMAC, this is your boy, the coach, live on the Coach's Show live. Man, so Alexa Grasso, came off of her impressive win at UFC 258. And, right after the win, they asked Dana White about Alexa Grasso. And boy, where do I start in this video? So Dana White said that I brought in Alexa Grasso to be the Mexican version of Ronda Rousey. Okay, guys, let's really go ahead and let's really talk about that, okay? We know that Dana he's not very happy, okay, about, his prospect, his hype job, Macy Barber. I mean, I won't call Macy a hype job. I won't call it that. I'll say it's prospect because she's still young, and Macy got a lot of work to do. She's got a lot to learn, so I won't call Macy a hype job. I'm gonna call Macy Barber a prospect. So strike hype job from the record. I save hype job for hype job Harrison. Macy Barber, Alexa Grasso defeated Macy Barber, and so Dana White come out and tell me, yep, I'm gonna make when we first brought her in, she was supposed to be the Mexican version of Ronda Rousey. Oh my goodness. Listen, no, it's not gonna happen. Okay, Alexa Grasso and Ronda Rousey, they're polar opposites, okay? Personality-wise, fight-wise, just charisma. Alexa Grasso is an amazing person, outside the octagon. She really is a really good person. And, just some of the things that she do, in her community. Alexa Grasso is just very, very, she's respectful. The girl got a lot of respect. And I respect Alexa as a martial artist. I don't think that Alexa has that kind of charisma. She just don't have the charisma of Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey is the only fighter that can lose. Ronda can lose 10 times in a row, and Ronda Rousey would still be popular. I mean, there are people that are sitting around right now, like hoping that Ronda Rousey returns for a fight. For real. I mean, people nowadays, you got even young kids. You got casual fans, like they all know who Ronda Rousey is. They know who she is. Okay, you got like 10 and up, they know Ronda Rousey. Alexa Grasso just don't have the charisma to garner that kind of attention. And I like what Alexa said. I liked how she handled the question. She said, yeah, I want that. No, Alexa, you don't want that. Okay, you really don't want that. Because with that kind of power, it comes a lot of responsibility. And honestly, I don't know if Alexa Grasso can handle that kind of pressure. I think Alexa Grasso is going to be good. But I just don't think she can handle that kind of pressure. Now, one thing that I really was starting to get annoyed is that, okay, so Dana gonna push this. I get it, Dana, they in the business of making money. I get that. They start talking about Alexa and title shot, and I'm like, nope, that's where it stopped for me. Nope, no. I don't have a problem with a fighter wanting to fight Valentina. That ain't the problem. The problem is, what have you done to earn that right? What have you done? Because, beating Macy Barber, that don't get you a title shot, okay? It don't get you a title shot. Now, it was okay for Roxanne Modafferi, okay, because at the time, Macy Barber really was a prospect who, they had a lot of hype behind Macy, and, she was knocking people out. And Macy Barber had just finished off J.J. Aldridge. So, Macy Barber had a lot behind her. But now, Macy Barber, this is 2 losses back to back, okay? And she came off a very big loss to Roxanne Modafferi. Okay, so, I don't think beating Macy Barber will warrant a title shot, but I think that if Alexa Grasso can win another fight, because you can hear the way Dana talking, he's kind of talking like, she need to fight somebody in the top 10, and I'm pretty sure that he's going to make that happen, okay? I mean, look, you had Caitlin Chikagian call out, Alexa Grasso. Hey, isn't that convenient? How Caitlin Chikagian just magically calls out Alexa Grasso, and then Dana, he's now talking about Alexa Grasso fighting somebody in the top 10. That's just wild. It's crazy. But, it's business. It is what it is. But Caitlin Chikagian not off the hook. Chikagian is not off the hook. Okay, she definitely not off the hook. Okay, I'm definitely not taking my net off Chikagian neck. I think Alexa Grasso, she probably need about 2 more fights before we can start talking about, hey, title shot. Definitely, somebody, within the top 10 and somebody in the top 5, okay? That's how she gonna do it. I think, what's going on though, the UFC, they're starting to do a little bit of this, like they're letting guys fight for the belt that they don't Like they don't even challenge half the guys in the division. They go around the guys, they go around the killers in the division. And then they, mysteriously get a title shot. I hope that Dana don't do that with Alexa, like, have Alexa, like fight, somebody like Andrea Lee, and then, let her fight, Alexis Davis, and then say, okay, title shot. Nah, because Alexa gonna get ate up in a title shot, because in order, the UFC gotta do a better job of this. They gotta put the people who earn the title shots at the top of the mountain, okay? They got to start putting those people up there. They got to put the people that's there, because the matchups are going to be entertaining and the matchups are going to be competitive. I mean, just like the Burns fight, Burns and Usman. I told everybody what was going to happen. I explained it. I broke it down because Burns, he skipped most of the division, and he frog hopped all these people in the division, and now he gets a title shot. That's not how it's supposed to work. That's not what it is. Okay? I mean, and the same thing with Paulo Costa. He leapfrogged the whole division, and he gets a title shot against Israel Adesanya. Get knocked out. Dana White started talking that mess, and then, you let Alexa Grasso fight some lackluster opponents. She's going to get up in there against Valentina, and she's going to get finished. And I can't remember who it was. It might have been you. I don't know who the person was that sent me the message and said that, Alexa got the style to beat Valentina. I'm not convinced of that. I'm just not convinced of that. There is a fighter in the division, though, who I think can challenge for that belt, but I'm not going to say anything yet. I'm going to let her get a couple more wins, and then I'm going to make my video. But there's one that could challenge Valentina in that division. But right now, she's unproven yet. She's unproven. But I think she can. I think she can challenge Valentina and make the fight very competitive. Maybe 70-30, 60-40. There's one. But it's not Alexa Grasso, not right now. Okay? I think Alexa, either she can take this one or two ways. Alexa, she can start building the hype around herself to get a payday, make money, or she can concentrate on her martial arts. Alexa said, I'm not going to let this media stuff go to my head because that take away from the training, which I agree with that. Alexa want to be a martial artist. I'm good with that. That's fine. Okay? But don't get up in here and then, you want to be a star, but you ain't calling nobody out. That's something else that's got to be rectified. You don't have to be an asshole about it. You don't have to be a butthole about calling somebody out. You can call somebody out and just call them out. But you can't, say, hey, I want to be a star one day and I want Ronda Rousey type, fame, but then you don't want to call nobody out. That's not how things work. It don't work that way. Okay, you gotta get off your ass and call somebody out. That's just how it is. See, one thing, we don't like Ronda Rousey. Okay, a lot of people don't like Ronda Rousey. I will tell you. Okay, I'll tell you straight up about Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey had charisma. And see, on top of charisma, she was winning. See, people, well, Ronda all washed up. I mean, she's only lost twice. Ronda Rousey's only lost twice in MMA. I mean, honestly, you look at her record, I mean, she lost to two of the best in the world. Okay? So, I mean, the whole concept of Ronda Rousey's garbage, well, no, not really. She won. And think about this. Ronda Rousey did all that winning as a one-dimensional fighter. Ronda went in there and took judo. Ronda became the UFC champion with one martial art. That's judo. That's crazy. That's crazy that she was able to do that. But, Alexa Grasso isn't Ronda Rousey. She don't have that charisma. And I think Ronda Rousey, if she was in the right frame of mind, I think she would call somebody out. Ronda Rousey, I mean, they weren't afraid. See, I don't know, man. I don't know what it is with this new era. But, in them Strike Force days, they was calling people out back then. I'm talking about they was calling people out. You had that era with Miesha Tate, Alexis Davis, Chris Cyborg. They were calling people out back then. Gina Carano. They was calling people out. And it's like now, man, it's like, no, everybody want to be too respectful. They want to be too nice. Don't nobody want to offend nobody. Like, just call them out. But, okay, we're going to watch this development, but I'm finna tell Coach Diamond strikes again. I'm telling y'all, okay? Dana White going to push this girl to a title shot, and she's going to skip all the killers in the division. Watch what I tell you.